Hello?
Hi, Gabby.
Yes.
It's Mary and Seth from theend.com.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Gabby. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Hey.
So how are you? What are you up to today?
I'm getting my life together. I'm sitting on my floor throwing away stuff and, taking care of bills and stuff that I just seem to forget about this summer.
Oh, that's the best feeling.
I know. It's with shooting. It's just like your life kind of has to be put on hold because, when you're on set, the last thing you want to do is come home and do all that stuff.
So now you're just powering through it all. Are you like a person who has trouble throwing stuff away or no?
Yes. I have stuff I know I'm not probably ever going to use again, but I'm really into memorabilia, all these scripts from season 1, 2, and 3. I have all of mine, all the final original scripts, and I'm, maybe one day I'll be able to use it for something. But right now, what do I need all these scripts for? I have maybe 30 or 40 scripts just sitting in my house.
Yeah.
You could turn them into a coffee table. You could pile them up.
I know, or I'm can I maybe do an auction one day, with my charity stuff? I just always think about things like that, but usually that stuff doesn't happen for a while, so it just sits in the house and piles up.
I find that if you put anything in a binder, it looks like it's supposed to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
So while we're talking about looking back over 3 seasons of South, I have a very important question to ask you, which is, how many times have you kissed Mandy Musgrave?
Oh my gosh.
And I don't just mean that we've seen, because obviously there are takes that we don't see.
From what you haven't seen, every scene we pretty much do, there's a kiss, whether it's edited out or whether they show a clip of it or whatever it is. It's pretty much every day. And now it's just a normal thing, go on set and say, oh, we have a makeup scene. Yeah, okay, let's just do it. And, it's not a surprise anymore to see it, especially with this upcoming season because there's so much more of that.
I was actually
I don't know, I'd say 1,000,000 times.
I was kind of wondering as I was watching the season premiere, the hour-long season premiere, whether it kind of makes you and Mandy tighter as friends to to basically be swapping spit on a regular basis. It's, it brings kind of an intimacy to the friendship that might not exist otherwise.
It does, and you really get to know someone I think a lot more intimately because the physical connection you have with someone is very strong. Mentally, you can have it, but there is a way that we've learned to work with each other physically. It's like when you kiss someone else for the first time, being the way they kiss and the way they do it as opposed to the way someone you've been with in the past has done it. So you kind of have to find that equal balance. But we don't mind it anymore. I don't know what Mandy would have to say about that, but it's, it's pretty cool.
Good. Does your fiance ever notice you come back and he's like, you've been kissing Mandy?
Yeah, well, there's some days I just come home and I'm like, oh gosh, I've been doing that all day. I'm just gonna sleep, or yeah, there's days he has no idea that we are kissing, and I'll come home and tell him. He's like, oh, that you had that scene today? Oh my God, I didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, it was today. But I think he's just glad sometimes that it doesn't have to be a boy because that would make him sad.
Aww. I was actually wondering, because your boyfriend is in the military, how did he have any feelings about this whole storyline with Glenn kind of backing out of his commitment to join the Army, even though the commitment was made illegally? But did he have anything to say about that script?
Glenn is just such an idiot as it is, and I think the way Glenn kind of deals with that situation made him laugh really hard because it's like Glenn gets into these awful situations all the time and has to find, his weird, quirky way of getting out of them. So with the military thing, yeah, he was a little shocked. He's pretty much into and all about the Marine Corps, where Glenn wanted to go into the Army, and there's that, service rivalry,
Right.
He's like, why would Glenn go into the Army? He should be going to the Marines.
I can't see Glenn as a Marine. That doesn't work for me. So do you guys, I know you guys usually get together to watch the shows. Do you have a big, season premiere party planned?
Yeah. This year it's kind of hard because Mandy and Matt are going out of town. So this year we're actually not sure what we're going to do. We may go to Chris's house and watch it there, because out of all of us, Chris is the only one who has a house. And he's got a really nice house. So we like to try to go there as much as possible, but I don't know. Sometimes he's unreliable. So we may just end up doing something really spontaneously last minute.